Well, welcome back into the studio for yet another Mixed Media ICAD for 2025. And this is for day 18, and the prompt was Cubism, which is an avant-garde art movement, which was co-founded by Pablo Picasso and Georges Braques. And so, as a result, I've decided to do something very different to me and go through some magazine, pull out some images, and try and put together an image that is based off of the art movement Cubism. Now, Cubism aims to depict 3D objects on a two-dimensional surface. It's known for very disjointed images, overlapping planes, and simple geometric forms. Usually there is an absence of perspective or any graded shadowing that makes them look realistic. So this is really fun when you have still images that you can manipulate and kind of disjoint it, not have it make any sense, even use geometric shapes as you're doing that. So that is what as I'm going through these magazines and cutting things out, that is my goal. So as I was cutting these images out, I started to get an idea by laying them on top of my first image, my core image, and seeing if I liked it. It was a trial and error. I went through a few different eyes to see what would look good on her, but yet was still disjointed. And so like her ear is not in the same perspective, not on the same plane. Neither her mouth is over exaggerated and much larger, so as well as that eye, and of course different makeup, etc. So I just tried to make it fun. This was my first one. It was definitely a little less extreme than maybe my other two that will be coming up, but I will share those with you. Now, when I created this one, I knew it was going to be way too big for my ICAD, but it was just too fun not to try. So it's a little bit more extreme. I have adult hands that are incredibly oversized for the image, and then of course the difference in the eye, it was from a baby, an infant, so it was very much undersized for her face. So it was just a lot of fun. I apologize about the shakiness. I did this at my dining room table, and so not my usual space, and so it was a little bit trickier to film. But the next one that I do, I'm going to do at my desk, at my art table. Okay, so I've got these all cut out, and my thought was to start with this basket, so sort of like a still life, and get this fussy cutted out, and then take these images and add them to create more of a cubism look to this basket of fruit. And this is really fun. I found these sea anemones, which is not fruit or cheese, and thought it would be fun to kind of put one of these in to this basket. That would be disjointed, maybe something like that. I think these are pomegranates, but they are a lot further away than these are. Beet's kind of fun. It's at a different plane. It's from a headshot rather than a side view of this basket like the rest of the fruit is. Here's some lemons. Now these are a side view. And this is, of course, oversized from what's in this basket. It's red pepper. It's not a fruit. I'm not sure about this one, how I would get this cut out. But we're kind of going beyond our card already. So, yeah. So what I did with these is I glued it together and so that I could eventually use these at some point in time. So I think that's what I'm going to do here. Alright, so I'm going to put this aside and I'm going to start to work on a background on this card. I was thinking of doing something with grays. So I think I'm going to first start off with spraying some Distress spray stain and Lost Shadow on the background. Let it really soak in. I'm coming in with this Hickory Smoke Archival ink, and I'm just coming in off the edges flatter rather than more on the edge like this, because I really want this to kind of be like a smoky feel. Haha, Hickory Smoke. I don't know why I wanted to have that feel, but that feels right to me. So I'm going to take a look at these collages that I've put together to see what will fit nicely onto the card. And once I make a decision, I'm then going to see if I want to do any additional alterations to the image. I wonder if I could find a different arm for her. That makes me feel uneasy, the way the arm comes up. But it's definitely on a different plane, and that really is what Cubism, a lot of Cubism is that way. When you pull a body apart and disjoint it, it kind of comes that way. Here's another one that might work, but it's the wrong arm. I think I'm going to go with that one. You know what? This might be an opportune moment. Fickett, like she's a conductor. Something like that might be fun. Okay, I feel like I need to make a commitment here. So I think I'm gonna bring her over a tad like this. I'm not positive, so I'm gonna glue her down, but I'm not gonna glue the ticket in the hand. I'm not gonna glue the end part of the hand until I make a decision about words and that kind of thing. I feel like I need to start to get an idea of words. That's kind of funny because she's a conductor. Well, that's kind of nice too. I don't know, Snarky might be nice too. With this image, Snarky might be the way to go. I don't do a lot of snarky things, and I don't do a lot of things like this. So, Snarky. Oh, there's so many of them. Oh my gosh, this is funny. All right, I found one. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna use the ticket, but I'm gonna give it some use because everything here is real shiny, and I just think contradiction is a big thing in this style. So I'm gonna come in with some ground espresso and give this ticket just a bit of distress. Yeah, I like the contradiction. This arm right here, I didn't get it low enough. It's bothering me, so I think I'm gonna take a Micron pen. That seems a little bit better. Round that out a little bit more. Okay, trim her down. I need to do a little bit of oh no, because in Cubism you don't add shadows. There is my Cubism. Now all this glossy is really bothering me, so I think I'm gonna come in and use this blending brush and just pick up some of the Matte Gel Medium and just come over this with it just to matte it up a bit, and this will just dry kind of matte. All right, give that a little bit of